Hello, everybody on YouTube. I'm here to talk about the second Doctor of Doctor Who. He regenerated from William Hartnell. He is the second Doctor. He is important. His name is Patrick Troughton. He's actually a Scottish person who played as the Doctor. Another Scottish person that plays the Doctor. And he is a very interesting man. This Doctor was like a hobo, homeless person. A person that never lived anywhere. He never had a house, never had nothing. He looked homeless. He looked like a person that you wouldn't think as a smart person until you got to know him. Until you got to meet him, until you got to listen to him talk. Because he always acted like he was a buffoon, and he always acted like he wasn't smart. Just to be a disguise so he can show you at the end that he's very smart, he's very intelligent, he's the Doctor, for crying out loud. He was the main show. This is where the story actually started, in my opinion. This is the Doctor. To me, William Hartnell's Doctor is awesome. But this is where the story really starts. With Patrick Troughton. To me, Patrick Troughton is the second Doctor. He's friendly, he's lovable, and he's funny. He's not like William Hartnell. He's not authoritarian. He's not an asshole sometimes. He's just very nice. Patrick Troughton made Doctor Who what Doctor Who is. Fight Cybermen. Fight Daleks. Save the universe. That's what the Doctor was made to be. That's the way we see the Doctor now. He's the one who actually created the Doctors, in my opinion, who helped create good Doctors like Matt Smith or David Tennant. Yeah, he helped that. Because David Tennant actually took a lot from Patrick Troughton's Doctor. And Matt Smith did too. What I know is that they try to copy him with the hand movements and the craziness he used to do. Because he was just funny. He was off the wall. He was a crazy person. He was the best Doctor from back then in the 60s. He is one of my favorite Doctors overall. He is the oldest Doctor in the show. One of the oldest. Next to the War Doctor and the First Doctor. If you count the War Doctor as continuity, I do. War Doctor is continuity. He's part of the continuity. I actually kind of believe that the Doctor had been through war. And he had like this little thing that he shunned his past. He never talked about his past. I never heard the Doctor talk about his past. All I heard about the Doctor talk about is here in the present. So when I first saw that special they had with the War Doctor, I was like, what? So you're new and they shunned you this whole time. Why? You're a regeneration like everybody else. Why would they shun you like that? That's just bullshit. But onto this review. The second Doctor is this is where the story begins. This is where the story is supposed to be. The first Doctor is where the story jumps off at. This is where the story is to this day. The Doctor saving us from the Daleks, saving us from the Cybermen, having good companions, being nice to the companions, being like a family man. Yeah. That didn't start with William Hartnell at first. William Hartnell had to get brought into that kind of atmosphere. Because at first, he was worrying about himself. He ran into the TARDIS without the companions. Sometimes he didn't even care about the companions. He didn't worry about their feelings. He just wanted to get the job done. And the Doctor, this Doctor right here, always cared about his companions. Always looked out for his companions. Always cared. He wasn't like, I'm not going to talk to y'all. Leave me alone. No, he was that doctor that actually cared about their feelings and cared about how the people felt about him. This is the first doctor that people actually praised when back then. This is the first doctor that people actually remember. Tomb of the Cybermen is one of the best stories ever created. If you haven't watched Tomb of the Cybermen, you should watch it. You should. And that's all I gotta say about him.